Hello friends, Bishop Andy C. Luty here, the historian of the Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship, and I am delighted to welcome you to another one of my This Week in Church History. This is something that we do to improve your skill set and to widen your own knowledge base. And so on behalf of myself and the Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship, along with my local ministry, the Hollywood Full Gospel Baptist Cathedral of Amityville, New York, and the Queens Ministry of New York City, I am delighted to say welcome. Now, stick with me to the end because there are some amazing links that I want to share with you where additional information is available. This week in church history. On this day, the 27th of October, 625 AD, Honorius I began his reign as Pope, which lasted until his death in 638. His 13-year pontificate created a lasting complication for proponents and defenders of papal infallibility because he was condemned as a heretic by a major church council. At stake was the issue of Christ's nature. The doctrine of monothelitism, which Honorius held, taught that Christ had in fact only a divine nature, not both the divine and the human will or nature. Writing to patriarchs who questioned this teaching, Honorius spoke in favor of the heretical doctrine. 11 years after Honorius' death, Pope Martin and more than 100 Italian bishops condemned monothelitism. The question became controversial enough that Emperor Constantine IV decided to settle the matter by summoning a general council. This met in Constantinople in 680 AD and is known as the Sixth Ecumenical Council or the Third Council of Constantinople. The council condemned and anathematized all the leaders of the monothelite heresy, including Honorius I, who was mentioned by name. The papal legates who were present joined in the condemnation. Some of Honorius's writings were burned as heretical. Pope Leo II endorsed the condemnation, as did later popes. Honorius's name was struck from the diptychs, a list of names of living and dead Christians for whom special prayers are made during the liturgy in many Eastern and Western churches. As Janus would later write, this one fact that a great council universally received afterwards without hesitation throughout the church and presided over by papal legates pronounced the dogmatic decision of a pope heretical and anathematized him by name as a heretic, is a proof, clear as the sun at noonday, that the notion of any peculiar enlightenment or inerrancy of the popes was then utterly unknown to the whole church. Defenders of papal infallibility have fallen into three camps in dealing with this council. The first camp attacked the acts of the council as spurious and pretended they were a forgery. The evidence was always against this position, and most Catholics abandoned it in the 18th century. A second tack was to rework Honorius's words into some sort of resemblance to orthodoxy. A recent position has been to say, in effect, yes, Honorius was wrong, but he was not anathematized for actually teaching error, but only for not taking a strong stand against it. The council sentence against Honorius says, according to the Labbe and Cosart translation, we define that there shall be expelled from the Holy Church of God and anathematized Honorius, who was sometime Pope of Old Rome, because of what we found written by him to Sergius, that in all respects he followed his view and confirmed his impious doctrine. Well, friends, that takes up just about all of my time, and I certainly want to thank you for yours. Now, at the bottom of the screen, I am listing a link where you can access additional material that we've prepared in the area of church history. And because we don't want to confine ourselves to a particular reformation, I am sharing now with you a second link that can be used for the same purpose. Listen, tell a neighbor, tell a friend that this week in church history, coming from Andy C. Luter, historian of the Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship and senior pastor of the Hollywood Full Gospel Baptist Cathedral of Amityville, New York, and the Queen's Ministry of New York City, is sharing with you. So until next time, do know, God loves you, we love you. We look forward to seeing you real soon. Go in peace, joy, love, and happiness, for the author of the same goes with you.